Alright, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the Milk Remote series. Today we'll have the start of Season 6. Yes, Season 6. That is absolutely insane. And obviously, in the first season, it was kind of just a season to get in there, get some players in. And then we went for promotion in the second season, which we obviously did via the playoffs. Then the third season was our first season in the BPL. I'm not quite sure where we finished, but definitely not in a Euro spot. Fourth season, we've got to the Champions League, and obviously last season, the fifth season, we've only got to the Europa League, which was still a pretty decent result, to be honest. So now in Season 6, what am I trying to do? Well, I'm definitely trying to get back to the Champions League. I'm not quite sure yet whether we can actually go for the title. That's probably still a bit out of reach for us, even though we have a very decent squad right now. If you look at it, we've got loads of 80 rated players right now, with Zivkovic, Danny Ings, Patrick Roberts, Salalem, John Stones, and also Luke Shaw, who's joined us on a free transfer, which is absolutely insane. So what do we need? Well, let's go to my short list, and we're gonna see. I'm probably gonna go for Jack Butland. He looks very, very decent. Could still grow and be even better. Then I'm also looking at Arturo Gonzalez or Zuccellini, one of those guys, and I think that should actually be enough, to be honest. Because if you look at our striker options, I mean, we have Zivkovic, we have Danny Ings, who's obviously right now playing on right wing. Then we also have Charlie Facobo and Davy Selke and Nadia Chivchi, who are both playing way better than their ratings indicate. Yeah, I'm not sure what else we could do besides getting a new goalkeeper. Jenkinson, I'm probably going to keep him at right back, especially since Ekpaguma now wants to leave. And at centre back, we have just great depth there. As you can see, Castellet and Stones, and also Eric Dyer and Adjeti. And Beavers wants to leave, so he's probably going to go. But even if Beavers leaves, we have not a single centre back that is under 78 rated. Under 79, I mean. So that's actually pretty decent there. And on that, there's loads of players who are gonna go out on loan. And we're just gonna see who we're actually gonna sign. I mean, I don't feel too much pressure in signing any big names. So what we're first gonna try to do is I'm gonna go for Jack Butland. That is absolutely not the right thing. Yeah, there we go with my shortlist. Jack Butland approached Stoke City to buy, and they say they want around 10.5 million to 15.5. So what we're gonna try to do, we're gonna include a player, but I'm not sure which one actually. So Ekpaguma wants to leave. He's worth 2.7 million, so we're gonna try for 6 million right now, and just see if they might actually take it. Alright, so we have a transfer for Dominic Anderson, QPR 1.3 million. Seriously, this guy has a potential of being like a 90 overall player or something. I want to see some money for him. I want to see some big money for him, actually. He's worth at least 10 million. If I was gonna buy him, they would want like 10 million or something. We would have to increase the cash sum to 13 million for Jack Butland. They keep playing Begovic instead of Jack Butland, so he's the second goalkeeper. So why are they not just gonna let him go? Alright, so they don't want to pay that much for Dominic Anderson. Roberts wants to discuss wages. That's not very good. Wow, Roberts wants 60k now. Well, he is worth it. No doubt about that. Transfer for Dominic Anderson, 1.4 million. For God's sake. That's absolutely ridiculous. Oh my god, that is just upsetting me right now. As atrocious. Those offers, they are just shit for Dominic Anderson, for a player with so much potential. Yeah, they're not gonna pay 5 million for him. That's just stupid. Okay, they still want 30 million alongside Kevin Ekpaguma. That is loads of money. Try for 8 million. 8 million Ekpaguma. Alright, good news. Patrick Roberts has accepted a contract offer And we have a transfer for Semi-Ins for season loan. Yeah, he can go. He's actually progressed pretty nicely in the last season. Transfer for Dominic Anderson from Blackburn. 1.7 million is not enough. Yes! Yes! We're gonna get Jake Botland. That is great. I think it's gonna be a new starting goalkeeper, to be honest. He has to be. Alright. So Jack Botland could potentially join us. Alright, so nobody wants to pay big money on Dominic Anderson, which is kind of sad to see. Alright, Jack Butland has accepted a contract offer. So for 8 million and Kevin Ekpeguma, who wanted to leave anyways, we're gonna get Jack Butland. That is a bargain. That is an absolute bargain. There we go. There's Jack Butland. Wow, we have actually a very English defense. I mean, if we would take out Castelletto for Eric Dyer, everybody here is English. And also we have Roberts and Danny Ings here, and Jordan Ibe, a very English team. However, is it worth having Nardi on the bench? I don't think so. I didn't like his progression, which pretty much was no progression at all. I mean, he's come here as a 70 overall, like 2.5 years ago, I want to say. And he has not progressed a single bit. Would Simon Agnew be good enough as a backup goalkeeper? I'm not sure, but we definitely have to get rid of Paul Nardi. There's no way around it. So now we have only 1.6 million left. Oh, that's not a lot to work with, to be honest. And I still wanted another centre mid. Either Zucchellini or Arturo Gonzalez. I think we would have to pay big money for him. He's only on 20k wage, which is absolutely insane for a guy that good. We'd have to pay 13.6 to 19.3. Oof. A straight swap with Charlie Facobo is probably not gonna work. At least I don't expect it to. A transfer for Danny Austin, probably for a season loan. Yeah, that's alright. He can go. Are you serious? Increase the cash sum to 1 million, and we can have Arturo Gonzalez. So either Charlie Facobo is a player with a crazy amount of potential, or I don't know. I guess Charlie Facobo is worth 18 million. Because it says they want 19 million. Is Arturo Gonzalez worth it? To be honest, I wasn't very keen on Charlie Facobo. I mean, we could submit the offer. No doubt about that. So I'm gonna put Nardi up for sale. So I'm gonna add Nardi to the transfer list. Because we do have Jack Butland now, and I don't really think it's fair to him to just have him on the bench. Because we also have him as a crucial first team player, I think. So Marseille want Zivkovic. That is not enough money. To be quite honest, this is not enough money. And I probably wouldn't want to sell him anyways, not even for like 30 million or something. Because it's just a vital part of this team. Transfer for Mark Beavers, who wanted to go. Aston Villa want him. Squeeze out 1.1 million here. So they're only gonna offer 925k. I mean, he wants to leave anyways. We're gonna be a bit thin at centre back. A bit thinner anyways. But he's never played last season, so why would he now? Transfer offer accepted. To be honest, I didn't enjoy playing with Charlie Facobo. We signed him for absolutely free, as he was a free agent. I think this is a good deal. And we can sign him on 20k wages. That is amazing. Can we try a quotation player? Contract of the client. He wants a bigger role. Yeah, that was expected. Let's try to sign him up as a important first team player. And also Mark Beavers has been sold to Aston Villa. So he's back at the championship. Alright, so Arturo Gonzalez has accepted. So for Charlie Facobo and £1 million. We're gonna get a player apparently worth 19 million. 24 years old, 78 overall. Very good stats. I think we have to do it. But Arturo Gonzalez, just look at his stats. Whew. Just look at that. Look at that. Look at his pace, his balance, his agility, his strength, his stamina. Holy crap, his passing. How is he only 78 rated overall? I have no idea. But anyways, is there anything else we could possibly spend money on? I mean, I'm very happy with how this team looks right now. Alfie Pivy wants to play in the next game, alright. It's against Torino, a friendly obviously. Alright, so we have our second team out. I'm gonna sim this match. We've got also Pavey in there. Crazy to think that Eric Dyer is a second team player for us. But we've won this game 1-0. A goal by Aiden O'Brien, that is pretty cool. Are you serious? You two are my most important players. And you're complaining about your role at the club. Transfer for Brett Sherman. 90k, I mean, I just want to get rid of him, to be honest. He's not going to be a very good goalkeeper, so he can go. Castelletto wants to discuss wage. Probably also wants like 60k. No, 50k, that's actually alright. Crucial first team player, he deserves it. Transfer for Dominic Anderson. Think I'm at a point where I'm just going to take like a 2 million offer. Because apparently I can't get much more for him. McNulty wants to play in the next match. Alright, mate. Oh, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. A 4-0 victory against Villarreal. That's amazing. Jordan Ives, Ivkovic, Zalalem and Jack McNulty have scored. That is great. Alright, McNulty is happy. Everybody's happy. That is good. And Brett Sherman has been sold, which makes me happy. Predicted finish 10th. You just see that. Alright, so Newcastle are gonna match the 2 million for Dominic Anderson. That's just ridiculous. But anyways, Castelletto has accepted this contract, so that is good. We have some transfer offers for Gary Wilkinson, who can go out on loan. And somebody wanted Davy Selke. Could potentially get 9.4 million for him. But I need him as a backup. I really need him as a backup. Alright, so there it is. Dominic Anderson has been sold. 1.7 million to our current transfer budget. So far nobody wanted Paul Nardi. So maybe he is gonna be a backup goalkeeper, whether he likes it or not. Got a transfer for Matt Sandell, probably for a season loan, yeah. Let's accept that. Alright, so that is it for the transfer business, at least right now, as we're gonna have our first game against QPR. So, to be honest, I think that was a success so far. Obviously, McNulty is not gonna be in the first team, but I got the two guys that I really wanted. Arturo Gonzalez, who looks like an absolute beast, and Jack Butland, who's gonna be a better goalkeeper than Paul Nardi. I could get Nardi in the cup games. Okay, he's an important first team player. So maybe the cup games and the Europa League games are gonna be enough for him, because he's gonna be a very decent backup goalkeeper for sure. So anyways, I think the squad, it's gonna pretty much look like that from now on. I'm gonna take Nardi. Oh my god, I keep getting to the wrong thing. I'm gonna put Nardi off the transfer list. Look at that, our oldest players are 27 years old now that Beaver's gone. So anyways, we're gonna take a look at the squad report, see if anything has changed so far. Probably not too much, but oh, look at that, Jack Poland is already getting better at his goalkeeping stats. That is so refreshing to see. After we struggled with poor Nardi, that is just great. And he's still not going up. Simon Ekner's gonna +1 though. Jack McNulty looks like he's gonna go up. John Stones is an 80 overall now. Castelletto so far staying the same. And the Jetty is gonna +1. Luke Shaw is gonna +1. Wow, I can't believe he's actually joined us on a pre-contract. Isn't that just absolutely insane? Haidara hasn't grown at all yet for me. And let's see, Patrick Roberts, he's already getting better. He's already getting better. That is, I just love this guy. Danny Austin is also going up +1. Slalom, so far nothing. Arturo Gonzalez already getting better. I think I'm in love with this guy already. Wow. So, Zach Bealey has gone up +1. That is cool. Danny Ings is at 80 overall now. It's gonna +1. Pavey is gonna +1, and also Aiden O'Brien. So already some progression in the squad, which is very good to see, with not even a single game played, which besides the friendlies, obviously. But anyways, that's it for this episode. Obviously, without any actual gameplay, because that's what we do when we start off a new season. But next time we're gonna kick off the season with a game against QPR at home with our new beautiful squad. I'm so excited, to be honest. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more Milk Creamer and support the series. Tune in next time. See you guys then. Goodbye.